Today I'm with Hilltop and Flash, and Flash has got a signal. What was it, Flash?
58.
And Hilltop's got the pinpoint happening. So the prediction was that this is going to be trashed by Flash, but there's no trash here. So
Run the pinpointer through it.
oh yes,
Wrinkle.
wah, wah. So Flash messages me the other day and says, let's go for a dig. And it's like, oh mate, it's close to Christmas, I've got things to do, but we'll go. Okay, we'll go. And he goes, yep, cool, no worries. And I said, where do you want to go? He goes, oh, I don't know, we'll just go down the Turon and have a look. Righto. So the Turon is Turon River at the bottom of Hill End in New South Wales. So, alright, so we'll go for a look. Hilltop and Agnes is coming. It'll be a quick day. Righto mate, no worries. So he picks me up, Agnes pikes it, so it's just the three boys. We go and hit one spot and it's just filthy with trash. And he goes, oh, we'll just drive around, go for a quick drive for 5 minutes, and if we find something we'll stop and have a quick swing. So as we're driving along, I look up and I think that is just so wrong. It looks wrong up there. So I said, let's drive up there and have a look. And what we found was absolutely crazy. Now I had no intentions of doing a video. I only had my phone with me. So I've got a heap of photos and I'm going to narrate the photos, and there's a couple of videos there, but we'll see how we go. So I hope you enjoy it. So we get out of the car and set up the machine, and I take about 2 steps and I get a nice squeaker. So quick dig reveals a strap of copper, so that's pretty good. I walk on a bit further and I find this surface find here. It's a button on the surface. So that tells me 2 things. It's a good area and the area's been untouched. So I think that's the beginning for a good day. I'll keep a rating as we go. So we keep digging. Flash goes one way, I go another way. Hilltop goes the other way with his Ace 400. I dig up this clip. It's gold plated. It's got Paris stamped into it. It's a suspender belt clip. Not far from there I get another target and dig that up, and up pops this button. So nice find. I then come back and do some research on the button and am very impressed with what I find, and this is, as I said before in previous vlogs, that I love doing the research in regards to this. So here's what I found. The button reads Hyam, H-Y-A-M and Co. 66 and 67 Oxford Street. And it refers to Oxford Street, London. So it turns out that Hyam and Co. is a Jewish-based tailors that specialise in knickerbockers and clothing for school and home for boys. So interesting. I can't find too much more information on them. So yeah, but nonetheless, fun to research. I have thrown up a few of their adverts that was in the local London papers. So interesting to have a look at.
These two buttons were the next two targets, and they were found in close vicinity to the buckle in the other button there. But we kept on digging. The one on the left's got a bit of bling on it, a bit of gold plating, and the one on the right I haven't looked at it much further. But I kept moving on, and the next target was just awesome. So good strong target, dug it up, and I saw the crown initially and thought, oh, it's a military button. Smiley recently dug a Confederate Navy button at a close by location, and anyway, so I gave it a bit of a clean up on my trouser leg, and then I gave it a clean up with my toothbrush, and saw that it was a New South Wales police button. Now the crown on it is the Queen's crown. And if you didn't know, there's two different types of crown. There's a Queen's crown and a King's crown. So did a bit of research on that. And it's from the era of Queen Victoria, and she left the throne in, I think it was the early 60s, maybe in mid 60s. So anyway, on the back of the button, as you'll see shortly, it says Furman and Sons. Now, Furman and Sons is a British company. It was founded in 1655, and they boast that they survived the Great Fires. The company's still operating today. It supplies military buttons and all sorts of other accompaniments and badges for uniforms. And to date it, we've got the Queen's realm plus the New South Wales Police Force was formed in 1862. So we've only got a short window there of when the police force started, and then when Queen Victoria left the throne. So that was a really good find. The back of the button, the shank is gone, but good find nonetheless. And coming up now is just one of Furman and Sons ads. There's many of them on the internet, and it just adds to the research value of what I've been up to. So happy days with that.
This place is ridiculous. So here we go. I found this on the surface. I think it's a top of a bottle maybe. Let's have a look. Sorry about the videoing. Boom.
Here's a close-up of the glass bottle top. On closer inspection, the top of the bottle reads George Wybrow. Bit of research on George, a pickle manufacturer and oil importer who started a business in London in 1825. The company made various kinds of pickles, relishes, vinegars and salad oils. Bottles embossed with the Wybrow name have been found at a number of Australian sites. It goes on to say that George died in 1883 and family members took over the business, but it ended up winding up in 1899. So once again, fun to research and not a bad find. I've just thrown up this advert for Mr. Wybrow. So this is what you find in the newspapers of the time. So we moved up to an area a bit higher up, and Flash finds this being a fob watch winder, but it was gold plated. It's a little bit short. It's normally a bit longer, so you can insert it into your fob watch and give it a wind. And the next photo is Flash doing a bit of camera work to show the bling on it. So it's not uncommon to find lots of gold-plated items in the goldfields of New South Wales. It's a commonplace item for the time. The next photo is just an array of similar fob watch winders that are intact, so it gives you some idea as how big they are. Not long after the watch winder, Flash shouts out, "Oh, I think I've got a ring." Now, whilst I'm happy for you, Flash, I haven't found a ring yet. Flash found a ring at our last dig, and then Rabs found a nice 24 karat gold ring a dig before that. So it's on my bucket list. Initially we had a look at it and we didn't know if it was a piece of jewellery, but you can hardly see it on this photo here, but there's a bit of fancy around the outside of it. So it's yep, definitely a ring, and it's pretty big in comparison to the last one we found. So, well, last one Flash found. So yeah, good find, Flash. So here's my finds for the day. I thought I did pretty well. The old trusty harmonica reed there, and a buckle and bits and pieces from horses, and you see the bit of tin in the horseshoe. It's actually just a bit of metal, but it's gold plated. So God knows what that is. Axe head I thought was a pretty good find there in the centre, and heaps of other goodies, and best of all, no or very little modern trash. So we'll definitely be going back to that spot. It's thick with iron, so hopefully we can get some decent coils and smash some more relics out of there. And also, one of the good things about being out and about is finding big fellas like this guy here. He was a fair size goanna that was on the ground when we came across him, and he scooted up this tree. He didn't want to have a bar to do with us. But anyway, thanks for watching. Hopefully next time I'll do some videos for you. Until next time.